I do believe we should try to stream on Twitch as well. Comfy in if you think about the videos and the recordings, it's kind of easier on the YouTube, but on the Twitch could be better, as we have our own category, as we have the Fireland game out there. It could be interesting to kind of have live streams there as well. Yeah, for the streamers, like for the people who have streamed before as well, can you stream at the both places at the same time? Is it possible to, for example, stream on the YouTube and on the Twitch at the same time as well? Is it a thing? Has anyone tried that? I mean, like I do believe if I Google that, I would just find the answer. But yeah, just kind of saving my Googling experience. Computing power for it. Okay. If you're reading me and it's not autofill, shout I love DeFi land. I love DeFi land. Or DeFi land. Okay. So yeah, let me start with the questions. Before we start with the questions, actually, we have a giveaway bot, right? We have a giveaway bot here, which is let's see who wins the first giveaway. We have 20. Oh, the listeners count just increased by 5. Welcome everyone. Peppy? Yeah, I do believe it's gonna the new person to win the giveaway, right? Congrats, sir, indeed. But yeah, I do believe it's either someone changed their name or it's a new person to win the giveaway, indeed. Let's do another one. First time for you? Yeah, as I said. Congrats on that. Okay, I got the interaction failed with the giveaway bot, so let me try again. Okay, this should work. Okay, yeah, it's working. So actually, the good thing is we have Zeke finally started doing the giveaway bots. I mean, like the Discord bots, like we have our own sale bot, we have our own staking bot and everything. But like Discord giveaway bot is also ready. And maybe even already the next Farmer Souls, we're going to be having our own giveaway bot finally. And yeah, hopefully it can be working better than this one. But Droxus, congrats on the win. Yeah, Zeke is the bot maker currently. Congrats on that. And we do another one, the last one before we start answering your questions you guys have. Zeke gave you luck indeed, and we do this giveaway. If you're listening to the Farmer Souls, you should definitely click on the giveaway button message, and you might win 2,000 DFL. Let's see. And the winner will be BB Son. Congrats, sir. Congrats to the winners. You guys got incentivized for coming in early. And yeah, congrats to the... and also we had a new winner today, Peppy. So yeah, congrats. And always nice to see the new faces as well. Do one more. I'm going to do one more when we finish the questions. I'll do several more actually. So yeah, before we start with the questions, we had the question coming from the question coming from the Marxus, as he's mainly not able to make for the Farmer Souls the time. We're gonna be doing we're gonna be having the question from him before. So the question was about the funding, about the like what it looks like, what we are, what we're gonna do. Like, what about the Alpaca Mint? It's just something that we are depending, or it's something that it's just an additional thing. So let me explain that. So currently, with the runway, currently we have, without cutting anyone from the team, we have like till at the end of the 2023, I would say, realistically. But like if we change some stuff, like if we arrange the team, like get rid of several people, unfortunately, like those are kind of common things that happen sometimes. If there's like the bear market is getting worse and worse every time, and there is nothing good happening out there, like potentially this might be a case, right? So if that's the case, we could potentially cut some people to kind of adjust and make the team more effective, and potentially pivot as well. We could potentially pivot the way that we're oriented on the revenue making and revenue stream making, that it kind of is sustainable to have a business and a project, right? So yeah, that's the kind of thing. And on the other side, we have about the mint on the Alpaca minting. Actually, to be honest, like we are having, I forgot to say, in April, we're gonna be having the major meetings with our existing investors, the new investors, and we're gonna show our progress, what we have been doing, some other exciting stuff that we have coming, what are the numbers and like the user base and everything. And I do believe there are some really interesting numbers and the things, and I do believe that people will, the investors will like that. So yeah, we're gonna be doing another round, potentially another raise with the equity in the before the summer, maybe even it could go into June. But like, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're pretty optimistic about that. And on the other side, the Alpaca mint not gonna be even if we do like the big mint and everything. I do believe the if the price stays currently where it is, it's just gonna give you like several more month runway, which is not something that we could be depending on. So Alpaca mint will be more used to kind of incentivize the team, as well as to incentivize the Goldie and the DFL prices, and also like the community, you guys. Alpaca is something that we've been working really hard, and like we believe the art is really nice. Also, the art is really nice, as well as the game mechanics, and the idea and the vision is really amazing. So I do believe it's more like just the price. It's not about the getting the runway, because that's not a sustainable way to get the business going, right? So we have bigger plans, we have bigger future, I do believe. And also, as I said, we're gonna be doing some amount of the supply of, whatever we raise from the mint, we're gonna be using that to buy Goldie as well as DFL and provide the liquidity. And in the future, I do believe we're gonna be doing that more often, or also we're gonna be having more features that can use Goldie and DFL, which is gonna be making the economy even better. So yeah, that's the kind of thing how it works. Yeah, we're pretty optimistic and pretty happy about the future. But yeah, let's see how everything goes. Just give me a second, guys. I have kind of a message to reply real quick on the phone. Give me a sec. Yep. Here we are, and as we have to kind of also I look at the Alpaca game. It could be potentially really big, like as a separate game, because like guys, for the Finnish game, like the Derby Stars, and like there are some games that are doing just that, and we have ambition to make our game even better than them. So it could be becoming a separate project with separate kind of economy, which will be tied with DeFi and for sure, and it's gonna be providing the value for DeFi and users. And active players and everyone out there. So yeah, that's about that. Then we have Not Me. Will free-to-play top rank also get the Alpaca whitelist? Not only free-to-play top ranks will get the whitelist, but several, like I cannot say like how many, like 5, 10, 15, 50 or how much, but like those people will be getting the free mint as well, not just the whitelist. like top 100 might get the whitelist in the free to play to top 150. Like if you're top 10, I would say you will be, even in free to play, you will be getting free mint. That's for sure. When Alpaca, Alpaca. So finally, we have finalized. We haven't yet announced, but like as the name of the today's Farmer Souls is Alpaca Alpha, we're gonna be giving some kind of information that we haven't yet released. So one of those is that we have finally finalized the agreement with the Magic Eden, and we're gonna be launching with Magic Eden on the launchpad. And currently, we are kind of just basically we're ready. I mean, it's like the visually everything is ready. The metadata, everything is ready. We're just kind of waiting for the Magic Eden to give us the exact time and date and everything, and prepare for the announcement on the launchpad side, and do some kind of marketing promotions. We're gonna be doing Twitter Spaces. We're gonna be doing the giveaways. We're gonna be doing one-of-one artists, and like there will be bunch of different things. So. When Alpaca pretty much depends not on us only as of now, because as of now all the variations of the baby alpacas are ready, which then will be turning into the almighty alpacas, and that's currently where we get. When Alpaca Mobile, so I believe this made a lot of people can understand the way it works. So Alpaca mobile game that we kind of released, kind of teased, was the Alpaca Run, named as an Alpaca Run. And Alpaca Run is not the almighty Alpaca game. It's a kind of additional thing that's gonna be endless game, as a Subway Surf or whatever it's called, Temple Run or any other endless running game. It's gonna be like but you will be running with an Alpaca. So they're gonna be leaderboards, and the top, for example, leaderboard leaders might receive some prizes as well. So you will be also incentivized to play the game, even though there will be no PvP or kind of things at the beginning. It's gonna be just for fun, the Alpaca kind of running thing, and then it's gonna be getting more content, more visuals, the skins, and like a bunch of different things. But at the beginning, they're gonna be just like the leaderboard. And it's gonna be like potentially you will be able to race with and run with your own alpaca. But as of now, it's gonna be just one default alpaca running out there, and like then we can add some other alpacas as well, maybe as well. So that's about the Alpaca Mobile, and I do believe it's gonna be out whenever the baby almighty alpacas are already minted, and then before they turn into almighty alpacas. That's the time that game will be released. So currently we have on the Android actually, and I do believe we're gonna be building that on the iOS as well, so that you guys, the Apple users, definitely not Satoshi, but like other people can definitely also try that on their iPhones. Are there any integrations of DEXs or direct traders being considered by the team? So yeah, as of now, no. So for the people who know, like. From the market building, you can actually, whenever you choose a coin to swap, you actually, if the price is better on the order book or on any other DEXs, you're gonna be getting the recommendation to swap by that as well. So it automatically happens that way. But like the UI and the visuals of the DEXs is not yet being added to DeFi Land, because we have not prioritized that, and I do believe the stuff that we're doing as of now is way more important, like just the in-game mechanics, the mini games, the Alpaca game, the PvP and everything. So I do believe that's a goal for us, and that's how it works. On the other side, we're gonna be like, the goal for DeFi Land is definitely gonna have at some point like the lending and borrowings, the DEXs, the futures and the options and everything as complex as it might get into DeFi Land. But as of now, it cannot really be the goal and the thing to prioritize indeed. When born dashboard for DeFi Land Goldie. I said, we can always give the numbers. Like if you can, like, for example, fetch ourselves, I'm gonna give it to you, but like building that also never got prioritized, because everyone is having some kind of different tasks to do. And the reason, actually, like, some people do not understand that DeFi Land has 10 plus different features. DeFi Land has 10 plus different products into itself, we have NFT marketplace, we have the play and earn game, we have the staking, we have PvP game, Alpaca game. Like there are so many different things coming that are going, like the forging fusion. Those are actually different products because there are some projects who are just doing just the one thing that I just mentioning. So because of that, imagine that not only we have to operate the game, but we have to operate like a bunch of different services and make them better. Not only make them better, but also see what's going wrong, fix the bugs, improve the user experience. There are some people who are having some different issues. So there is so much stuff to do always. Like, for example, if we have 100% of the resource, like sometimes in some weeks, like 60-70% of the workforce is going for the maintenance as well as the user experience and the feedback and everything. So it's sometimes kind of really hard to kind of add some different like the dashboards or some not really huge features because we have so much other stuff to do. But we actually have that in the backlog. But hopefully, when the bear market is gone, when the times are better, and once we can grow. Currently, we have not grown for a long time. So once we can grow, then we're gonna be definitely going for those kind of things. When we add some more front end people, when we add some more back end people, once we add some more artists, because as of now it's just we cannot do that. So that's a problem. We are hitting our limit all the time because everyone is really outworking themselves, but it's not enough. We don't have like other games. I do believe, like fairly to say, the only game I do believe is doing better than us. Like not only any other project on Solana that is delivering or showing more strength than us is Aurora, and that's the only reason, because they have 3 times more bigger or 4 times bigger team than us, and like 50 times more funding than us. So yeah, that's the difference. If we had like 80 or 100 million dollars in the bank account and we were like safe like that, we would definitely be doing so many different things. And like as of now, unfortunately, that's not the situation we are in, and we have to adapt to the reality and do our best to deliver the best product out there that we can. So but I appreciate it for the question. Alpaca will have attributes for upgrade. The way that the Alpaca attributes will be working is totally different. It's not gonna be like the Gen Zeros where you're just gonna click upgrade and just +1, +2 of stuff. It's gonna be way different. And we're gonna be soon having a call with our amazing that guy status, and we're gonna be trying to give you as much as we can the versions of. Like the game itself, the mechanic and the dynamics gonna be really interesting, and as we have a bunch of different ideas and we're already kind of building everything, so I do believe you guys will really like that. End of the season. So end of the season, we decided that we're gonna be moving closer. Potentially, it could be at the end of the next week as well. I'm like no guarantees, but like we want, as we have promised, people have optimized their strategies the way that was at the end of February. So they tried their best to be at the top at the end of February. So we might end the season at the end of the next week. So like freeze the leaderboards and everything, kind of snapshot the leaderboard, and then like they're gonna be like the preseason, like before anything starts, it's gonna be kind of chilling time. It's gonna be the time you guys can stop the grinding, and then we start the new season once the Alpaca is out. That's something that we might do. That's currently we're gonna be actually talking about that over the weekend with the team. We have a meeting planned for late Saturday, and we'll see how everything goes. There is like an Alpaca mobile game coming. There is a mobile DeFi land version, pre-alpha version coming. There is also the baby Alpaca mint coming, and also we have some prize. The prizes for the leaderboards will be good as well. I do believe you're gonna like that, it's gonna be NFTs, it's gonna be tokens, and I believe it's interesting times coming indeed. And then we're gonna be, once we launch NFT, once we have the pre-alpha version of the mobile game, once we have the Alpaca Run mini game on the mobile, like once we have several different those stuff, Then we're gonna be going to the focusing on the investment and the fundraising, and we're gonna be doubling down on that. Is it possible to add the tool in game? You cannot prepare. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea at all. Or at least something that, like, for example, you can repair every NFT that you have at the same time. I would actually love to see the suggestions, and actually the game lead Misha is looking at the suggestions all the time, and we are moving, and also everyone actually, but like Misha is the one who is moving those game related suggestions to the backlog, and whenever there is some free resource, as long as we have time, we're gonna be making that work. Actually, what we are doing, I do believe we're gonna be it's already done. You guys will be able to rename your NFTs directly from the game, which is something that not a huge thing, but like I do believe it's a nice thing, because currently you have to go to naming.defi and that app that no one knows about, and you'll just see the pencil button. You can edit the name of your NFT, and then you can rename that, and it's gonna be really easy. So we are. It's one of the suggestions as well, and we are bringing that in a really soon. Like, it should have been done by tomorrow, but we might just launch that on a Monday. When racing game is released, you answered him actually. So then we have the questions. Then we had the Nicodeme with I love DeFi land. And then we have what we have then. Then we have the winners of the giveaway. Then we have the stuff here. Oh, then actually Ralph reminded me about the Marx's question. Appreciate that the support, Kufan. Thanks for the support, and we're gonna be trying our best to. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The thing is that, like, sometimes whenever you are building, so we have been there as well. Like, we have kind of roadmap, and we are not changing anything. So we have a roadmap, and we are basically just going through that, and we're not trying to adapt, and we are kind of in a comfort zone. Like, there have been some kind of time at the start of the 2022, at the end of 2022 a bit as well. So it's kind of you're just getting in your lane, and you're just kind of autopiloting, building, and then not thinking much, and like what's the outing gonna be, and that's kind of bad. So we have been there, to be honest, and as I said, and it's gonna be it's kind of easy to be in there, but like when you realize that you're in a comfort zone, then it's kind of you get the wake up call, and you're just gonna try to kind of think of everything that you can do, innovate, and just deliver the value. So I do believe we have woken up really well, and we are actually pretty happy that we are about the things that are coming. I do believe the vision and the roadmap currently that we have, and we're gonna be updating the roadmap as well. But like, we have really nice things coming, and we have some different revenue streams that we're gonna be adding with the interesting stuff. And also we're gonna be heavily focusing on the mobile, and mobile is something that will be the game changer as well. And that's something I wanted you to tell. And it's gonna be really interesting to see how 2023 goes, because it's not only depending on us. If for example, if the crypto dies, like if the Bitcoin goes to 10K or 5K, like hopefully it's not gonna happen. But if it happens, there is not much you can do, right? So also, like, the Solana is not getting much love as of now. And after the second half of 2022, it was never getting much love. Additionally, like the community, like, I'm not talking about the Fallen community, but like Solana community is just the traders and the flippers and the degens who are not just for example, the players who are not the people who love the quality things, who are just like mainly for some like hyping and engagement farming and everything. While I do believe on several other chains, there's a different situation out there. So that's also a kind of bad thing. But once again, we are here to prove that we are best. We're gonna be doing what we have. what we have to do, and we will adapt to the things that we have to. When the season ends, Rogers will find out the rest. Yeah, he will. Oh, Uber is here. GM Uber. I remember last week something about upgrading changes. Yeah, I'm like, there's nothing yet changed about the upgrading, but like I believe since after the new season, we're gonna be restructuring the way that our upgrades and repairs work, because as of now, it's not I believe it was a nice experiment, but I do believe we can do it better. So we're gonna be changing the upgrading, I believe, with the new season starting. Can I give Alpaca a haircut? Actually, like the baby alpacas will be having 5 different haircuts. So it's just a visual thing. It doesn't really give you anything out there as a utility. But like, it's gonna be different haircuts. You won't be able to give a haircut, but potentially what we can do later, once the game is out and everything, you could potentially pay, let's say 10K DFL, and you choose, like, you go to the barber and you just see like what you can do. I'm not sure what I said at the end, but like I was saying that you can pay 10K DFL, and the barber will give you the haircut that you wish for the baby alpaca. Team woke. Yeah, we woke up, so we're woke now. It's really amazing that Nicodeme actually doesn't understand anything at all. Like, he just it's kind of dumb in some way. I mean, like, it's kind of sad as well that he's just sitting on the farmer soul, and he's listening because I know that he's listening because he catches some words and he replies sometimes, but like I still don't understand anything. And he's just using the translate the sentences from Russian to English. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Solana has more good dev than users. Definitely, like, I do believe that there are way better, way more. Even it could be more projects than the users, because I mean the people that we have, like the daily active wallets or whatever, there are some metrics that are just really useless for the real projects. So I do believe maybe time changes, because if you compare Ethereum or Polygon to the Solana user base, I do believe there's a huge difference. Even though, like, I have friends who are so there are some actually good games on Polygon Live. Even Polygon user experience is terrible. Like, having an Ethereum and then on top of that you have a layer 2 and like the wallets and everything, there's a terrible user experience on Polygon. But still, people out there are playing the games because the games are good out there, and the people actually value the good games and everything. Even though it's not about the tokenomics as well, because there are so many different projects who have way worse tokenomics than us, and like the pre-sales and the VC dubs and everything. But like, the user base is kind of different out there, and I mean, I couldn't ask more for the users we have. Like, I'm basically amazed by the support we're getting from you guys. I'm actually talking about the mass adoption kind of wise perspective, because for example, if Solana has 10K users, out of this 10K users, there are just like 10% who actually might try different products, who actually might try to just kind of get some stuff, and like other 90% are just people who are just trading for 0.1 SOL profit, or trying to write some bots, or trying to do some other stuff. So that's the thing I'm talking about. Do you think it will be good if we go? No, I do believe going multi-chain now is a bad idea. Indeed, we're not gonna be going multi-chain, because as of now, like, once again, we have 10 plus different products in DeFi Island, which is super hard to maintain. Like the marketplaces, the staking, we have like 6 different websites. I do believe the game itself has so many different features in it. If we double the work, if we go for the new chain that we don't know how it works and everything, it's just gonna be not doubling the work, but like gonna be giving like 1.5x on the stuff we will have to do indeed. And also like on the marketing side, it will be really hard to also reach the Polygon users. For example, if we go for Polygon, it's gonna be really hard to also have Polygon and Solana users at the same time. Yeah, they're gonna be really hard. So going multi-chain as of now would be bad. And I do believe Solana is the best chain to be on as of now and to be building. But yeah, hopefully the narrative and the situation and the circumstances out there change. Yeah, we'll see how everything goes. I also agree that Aptos is not the hype chain. Aptos is more like, yeah. As of now, I would not call Aptos hyped. It's pretty under hyped as of now. I do believe Sui is getting more attention as of now. Everyone is talking about the Sui and yeah, not Aptos. Around me at least, in like the circle that I'm aware of. Yeah, you can use on the mobile version. They're gonna be the DFL. So yeah, you'll be able to use the DFL as well there. Yeah, Aptos coin is kind of pretty pumped. Pretty had a really nice upside out there, but yeah, as of now, it's not yet something that to be really hyped. But yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Here there are a lot of devs in different area. If you have some components which you would like to prepare within, yeah, I really appreciate Hovo for kind of support it like that and kind of offering the dev work and everything. But the problem with the game is that like it's not like for example the tax or the liquidity pool or AMM or the NFT marketplace, because DeFi Island is like DeFi Island has so many different components into it that we cannot just for example give you, hey, we have this kind of task that we want someone to do and like can you do it, because you cannot do our tasks without knowing everything out there. Because if you, for example, do this task this way, it might have an effect on the marketplace, on the staking platform. It might have an effect on the energy restoration of the NFTs. It might do some bad stuff on a fusion. Like there are so many different things that we always have to think of. Sometimes I really think that we shouldn't really have gone for so much different features. I can mainly just build vertical instead of the horizontal. And since the beginning, we have tried to build both ways, like the vertical as well as the horizontal, and that's very hard as you see. So or you should have like 100 people to 100 people working on these things, because once again we are trying to have like really amazing marketplace while the really amazing NFT experiences, NFT tools, and yeah, it's gonna gets really hard from time to time. But yeah, really appreciate your support and kind of the offer of your hand. But yeah, it will be really hard to do that, even from our side. Um, who speaks Russian? It's Nicodim, I do believe. Yeah, I mean even more projects than users. Yeah, there are so many. I'm like depends on what you call the project itself. But like if you call a project like NFT project as well as the project that launched and like have a website and stuff and like the Twitter and have some community, then yes. I guess now the final place. Yeah, I mean, Phantom, but I do believe Phantom is going the right way. Just going the multi-chain is, if your wallet is a key for sure. I really love the backpack approach as well, what they do, and I do believe like for actually I've started to use backpack wallet way more than I've been using, because like having Ethereum and Solana wallets in at the same place, also having like several tools in there is pretty cool. Let's see how backpack develops, but I do believe they are pretty far ahead if you compare that to the other wallets. So yeah, let's see if they manage to onboard the users and kind of take the market share. Yeah, there are a bunch of hype chains all the time, but yeah, it depends like how they capture the hype, and if they actually manage to get some really working products out there that are having an impact of the users. And yeah, we'll see how the Aptos or Sui and others do. But yeah, as of now, I do believe there is no need to move to the out of Solana. I need new wheels, faster wheels for me harvester. Well, you can get the faster wheels by upgrading, or you can buy from NFT attributes from the marketplace, or you can buy really common NFTs out there and then try fusion, and you might get lucky and get some epic or even legendary wheels. So yeah, let's see. Immutable X as well is really nice. I have tried several times to get in interact with Immutable X, but like as of now, I do believe it's still not for the mass adoption kind of perspective. Ethereum layer 2s are not the best. I do believe Solana kind of layer 1 with fast and cool, like from technical perspective, Solana is great. And I'm not sure about the community or the user base of Immutable X. If they have nice community for the gaming companies or gaming projects, it might be worth trying to kind of go for them at some point. But yeah, as of now, it would not be wise. Yeah, like Solana seems to be the way that the Web3 goes in the future. But yeah, like the industry, like definitely the future is really hard to tell, but the industry like the Web3 and crypto is even harder because the pace is so fast. Like everything dies or is being born so fast that yeah, it's just kind of really hard to just kind of determine like, what happens. But yeah, well, let's see how everything goes. I'm focused on family, work, DeFi, and other project. I appreciate that. That's kind of commitment, and yeah, I'm really always happy to see that and appreciate that, Rico. If bull comes, Sol pumps the most. Like yeah, it should, but like no one knows what happened, right? What will happen because not not always some stuff happen what it should happen, right? There might be some problems. There might be some different narrative. There might be some like yeah, VC might think that it's time to dump Solana. So yeah, no one knows what's gonna happen. Not even Uber. I'm more product game update at this point, preparing for the next one. So yeah, I mean like we're here for that as well. We're preparing ourselves for the next one. We're building the features and the elements of the game that will be helping DeFi to be successful and getting even more users than we did the last time. So yeah, we're here for that, and yeah, I do believe we're going the right way. We'll see. The time will tell, and yeah, hopefully the bull at some point will come. With all due respect, I will delete this kind of GIF because I'm stuck at this page, Hovo, and like it just kind of keeps showing it, and just kind of really irritating. So I'm like, no offense to that, but like just kind of deleting that because it was just too much action on the screen going all the time in the loop. Uber when the bull came. So yeah, bull is targeting Uber actually, as you guess. Could be. Maybe if you include those two, all traders with 10k followers on Twitter launching their. Yeah, I mean like that's a project. Like then like what makes a project a project? I mean, is it a VC funding? Is it the X amount of users? Because they have a community like those people, the influencers are really good at scamming people. It's kind of really hard for me to understand like how those people can actually fall for those scams. Like you just clearly see that those Twitter followers are bots. The engagement is botted entirely. The person is just kind of saying who is here, who has to say GM or what's your favorite NFT project I'm gonna sweep. Like those engagement farms are just like the basics, but like people just still fall for that, and they just love that, and I'm not the one who gonna judge them about that, but like that's a thing. So yeah, that's their choice. Default app in Backpack doesn't work with Ledger. Oh really? I didn't know about that. Are you getting any errors, or just like you're not getting approval message, or it's just like I mean, like in any way, feel free, please actually reach out to the Zeke. It will be really helpful that he will be able to kind of test it out with you and just kind of see what's the exact problem, and we will see. Yeah, it works okay indeed with the backpack itself. But like, yeah, please reach out to the Zeke for the full ledger, and we'll see what we can do. When multi-chain, yeah, as I said, like the multi-chain is not yet in the pipeline. Is yeah, it was, but like yeah, the time changes so fast, the things change so fast that yeah, it's not the time as of now. When more fish, yeah, I do believe the new season as well. The new season could be the time for that. Not only just the fishing, but as I mentioned, more targets in the shooting game, more maps for the harvester game. You vote Cardano? Yeah, Cardano could be the next big thing, I guess. Will there be Alpaca challenges or top Alpaca for the month? Yeah, there will be. So the one additional alpha that we're gonna be giving to you, there are gonna be some lobbies in the Alpaca Racing. We'll be having a crown on top of that. So it means that if you win that race, you're gonna be getting a crown. So you become a king. So your alpaca is becoming a king, and being a king is a nice thing because one, it's you're promoted on the social media channels, also in the game. So your alpaca is a king, right? Also, you get a slight boost on different performances. So because your alpaca is a king, and also we might incentivize you with the Goldie and the DFL from the team because you're a king once again. And but if you lose a race, then there's a new king in here. So it's gonna be some really interesting mechanic that people will try to beat the king. So everyone will want to be a king. So there will be crowns out there. There might be like a crown for the best racer, the crown for the fastest racer. There are gonna be different crowns as well. And if you are really ambitious, you might try to become a king of all. So you might combine the crowns. There's gonna be some really interesting mechanics, but also there's gonna be some challenges, like for example, overtake 10 alpacas, like challenge like that. You might like achievement like that or quest, or it might be like best performing alpaca for the month. We don't have yet that, but we could make that work as well. So yeah, there will be some interesting stuff on the alpacas. Weekly events, yeah, weekly events about that. For people who don't know, on every Friday, every Thursday, we're gonna be having on every Thursday. Like it's not just like on the 10th, on the 9th of March. It's gonna be every Thursday. There are gonna be community events, which means that they're gonna be quizzes, the trivias and different things. So we're gonna be having like 30, 450 KDFL prizes in total that you will be kind of having to answer, for example, guess some movies or answer some quiz questions or have some fun and win some prizes. So if you want to get some DFL and also want to have fun, every Thursday, definitely around the time that currently we're having the farmer stalls, there will always be the community events, and definitely attend those. On the other side, on Tuesdays, we're gonna be having on this Tuesday we're gonna try to have a smash cart race, which is for people who don't know, it's a kind of online mini game that you can actually have fun, and then we're gonna be having kind of smash cart tournament on a Tuesday. And we'll see, and the winners will get the DFL as well. So it's gonna be interesting experiment. We'll see if attendance will be there, if the people will be there, and if the fun will be there. And we're gonna basically the goal is to kind of have more and more community events to even activate you guys, and we're gonna give you more prizes to you, and yeah, it's gonna be basically fun. So, but remember that on Thursdays it's gonna be always at the 3 p.m. UTC time. So basically, 24 hours before the Farmer Souls, they're gonna be the community event in which you can earn the prizes as well as compete to the team members, not only me but other team members, the moderators, other community members, and yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Is Smash Card the one in Elixir? I'm not sure. I do believe not. No questions. Just I appreciate that, Mr. Happy. Yeah, kind of really blessed to hear that, and really blessed to send the message. And yeah, we're just gonna continue doing our business, our stuff, and yeah, hopefully we're gonna be delivering some amazing things to you guys. PvP event, yeah, that's Alpaca. It's a PvP event actually. Like all the races are PvPs, and they're gonna be like the tournaments as well. Like so, the races will be just the races, but the tournaments will be like, for example, a week-long tournament where you compete with other people, like at 15 different tracks, and like the cumulative result is the one that determines who wins. So they're gonna be like the top tournaments, like for the best alpacas out there, and the winner gets 100k or maybe 1 million DFL, for example. There might be some really big stuff out there. We might be doing other NFT giveaways, for example. We might partner with different other blue chip projects, and at these tournaments have a prize for as a different NFT project NFTs. So yeah, there are some really big stuff that can happen, and yeah. Well, we have that. Will we have beauty contests? Actually, the idea that we have on the backlog in the backend on the game team is that we were thinking about the fashion week kind of thing, that like you will be basically able to showcase your alpacas on a fashion week, and like for example 10-15 of the alpacas, chosen alpacas, will be showing at the fashion week, and it's gonna be promoted on the social media. It's gonna be like exposure to your alpacas. So yeah, we have an idea about the fashion weeks of alpacas, but yeah, we'll see how that one goes. I'm like, it's not the priority thing. It's not gonna be since the beginning, but it's gonna be something that that will be coming as time goes. Go with lol beans. I'm not sure what the lol beans is, but like yeah, we look into it, and if it's better, if the community wants to see that and just play that, we're gonna be going for that indeed. I hope upgrading Alpaca screen will look like F1 bullets, fast fixes on track. Yeah, so yeah, as of now we don't have a pit stops, so it's not an F1 game. It's a it's a kind of Alpaca racing. It's not like a F1 race. Actually, yeah, F1 is starting tomorrow for the people who are really big fans of F1s. Tomorrow is a big day, but yeah, F1 it's not gonna be like yeah, quick pit stops of 3-second pit stops of bullets out there with a Red Bull cloth. Papu Superstars Racing on Extra Street. I have not tried that, but yeah, we'll see how the worm works, and what's that? Pit stop. Yep, that's the word. Actually, on the other note, today is a day that Attack on Titan, for the people who are watching Attack on Titan, the new episode, new season actually starts today. So today, I do believe even already, like no spoilers indeed. Like I'm also waiting for that. I do believe it's already live. The new episode should be live by this time. Like it might be out to like 5 or just 1 minute ago. So yeah, as I get off the Farmer Souls, I'm gonna try to check out the new episode of the Attack on Titan. That's pretty big, to be honest. So yeah, let's see how everything goes. But we have reached the bottom of the questions, I do believe. We can do another giveaway. And first of all, thanks for the questions, guys. It was really... every time I do a Farmer Soul, I really think that I'm going through the questions really fast. And today, like, we had only 10 questions. It was really fast. And then, like, I look at the time, and it's like been already 15 minutes. Like, the time is flying a lot when you're answering the questions, I guess. The giveaway is the magic word. So yeah, I guess we can stop the giveaway. I like to stop the stream. So thanks everyone for the watching on the YouTube. Subscribe, hit the bell notification button.